Minister of Science, Technology and Tertiary Education, Mr. Fazal Karim. Minister of Energy, Mr. Kevin Ramnarayan. Minister of Foreign Affairs, Dr. Suraj Rambachan. And of course, we have a very famous cricketer with us. He's one of our sports ambassadors, Mr. Darren Ganga. And in our delegation, High Commissioner is here and his lovely wife, Anita Chandidat Singh. Please welcome them. And your High Commissioner to Trinidad and Tobago, who works very, very hard, Mr. Malay Mishra, Excellency, and his wife. And the head of the public service in Trinidad and Tobago, the permanent secretary to the Prime Minister, P.S. Reynold Cooper. Please welcome him. And all the other distinguished ladies and gentlemen, students, parents, staff of this great institution, distinguished ladies, gentlemen, friends, and may I say family all gathered this morning. I would like to extend very warm greetings on behalf of my government and the people of Trinidad and Tobago. Allow me to express my gratitude for your gracious hospitality and welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a pleasure that I stand here today on this very important occasion. The Shankara Group of Institutions has consistently made the provision of quality education and training a top priority. Today we are here to assist in opening a new dimension, a new focus that would put an equal emphasis on the training of women. Something that's very close to my heart. Please, let us congratulate them. You can do better than that, I'm sure. Thank you. The Chinese have a proverb which they say that women hold up half the sky. And of course the men hold up the other half. And if there is to be true development, sustainable development, then both sides of the sky must be held up equally. And so I welcome this initiative to advance women, to place equal emphasis on the training of women. Today is a very special day as we focus on two critical aspects of development: education and the empowerment of women. The significance of women's contribution to agriculture in particular in rural communities cannot be understated. The Shankara Group has rightly recognized this contribution and sought to take it a step further by making the decision to enhance their capacity to produce and, more important, to earn an income. This is an initiative that I wholeheartedly applaud and support. The empowerment of women is critical to development, and this venture speaks to the progressive and cutting-edge thinking behind the Shankara Group and its most visionary chairman, Sri Chaudhary. Let us congratulate him again for his great work. In Trinidad and Tobago, my country, a main thrust of my government focuses on providing opportunities. This Kisan International does just that. It seeks to give women the chance at not only personal development, but also to contribute to the development of the nation as a whole. It is widely known that the economic empowerment of women is the only path to sustainable development. The Inter-American Development Bank noted that women, especially those in the low-income strata, they have traditionally contributed to productive activities in agriculture, mostly on the very small scale, agro-processing crops, and home industries. But there's long been a tendency to underestimate this economic role. This college is a significant step in the right direction. It gives due regard to the well-established trend of women's participation in agricultural enterprises, and it seeks to develop and harness such skills and enterprises. These can only, in turn, give rise to greater opportunities. In my government's development plan for Trinidad and Tobago, we have outlined the need for people-centered development. This would seek to optimize the contribution of each and every citizen. We are in the process of creating a knowledge-driven economy by ensuring that all persons have equal access to strong educational systems from the primary level, secondary level, and of course the tertiary level. I have also instituted a focus on gender equality because there is no better time than to present to than the present to critically assess our country's policy towards issues related to women and girls and to their rights. Today, I want to commend the dynamic leadership of whose trust further provides scholarships and assistance for meritorious, impoverished, and physically handicapped students in an effort to promote education in rural areas. It is my respectful view that the only passport out of poverty, the only key out of poverty and to a better quality of life is through education. For myself, I served before becoming Prime Minister some many moons ago. I served as Minister of Education. And I took the decision together with the then Prime Minister and our government that every single child in my country would get a place in a secondary school. And so we were able, with a lot of hard work, to ensure that every single student above the age of 11 plus passed on to go into a secondary school, so that we now have universal secondary education. But it is not enough. In this incarnation as Prime Minister, my government is pushing for us to have universal preschool education. That is to say that the children between 2 to 5 years old, we want to provide school places for every single child in my country. And of course, as we partner with the Shankara Group, we are looking to expand our tertiary level sector. And that is why we're here today together with Professor Clem Sankat, please stand, sir, Principal of the University of the West Indies at St. Augustine, Trinidad. We thank him for joining us and to partnering with the Shankara Group of companies. And so we commend your leadership here. We say that your vision, your efforts, Excellency, have brought us here today, has allowed us to focus on the benefits of guaranteeing women's equal access to education and technical training. It is because of your belief, Excellency, in education and technical training and a focus on creating a better society that so many women are now granted this very great opportunity. This is what our world needs. Visionaries who can see what society needs and will work hard and do their best to fill these voids. And so, Mr. Chaudhary, we say you are one such visionary, and we thank you for that vision that you share. Ladies and gentlemen, the theme of my state visit here in India is partnering for diversification, innovation, and investment. This emphasis on partnership, which was so evident in the recently concluded PVD, or soon to be concluded PBD today, highlighted the fact that in our world at present, we cannot exist in isolation. India is a natural partner for Trinidad and Tobago. Our historical and cultural ties cannot be understated. And as His Excellency Chairman Chaudhary said in my speech yesterday to PBD, I made it very clear that for those of us in Trinidad and Tobago, there is only one mother. That is Mother Trinidad and Tobago. There is no Mother Africa. There is no Mother India for us. There is no Mother China, no Mother Europe. But do not despair. There is Grandmother India for us. There is Grandmother Africa, Grandmother China, and Grandmother Europe. And so, we are natural partners. I spoke yesterday as well that as a grandmother of two beautiful grandchildren, Shiva Cristiano Bissessar and Kavita Sophie Bissessar.